Welcome to the live session from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Traders, hope that you had an enjoyable trading day, starting another trading day. And as you can see, XAU USD, as expected, we can see there is a bounce as per the previous analysis. And after this bounce, the market, we can see from this level, there is a huge momentum to the upside. And with that momentum, the previous session we have seen there is a 4-hour bullish engulfer formation, and the market is currently trending in that direction. So we'll be looking to see what kind of trading opportunity we have in this upcoming session. So this is a pretty predictable bullish market at the moment, and we'll be looking for potential entry to see where the market might be heading. So let's quickly look at, and I will be doing a full analysis to see proper trading opportunity. Let's first of all look at I'll be looking at first of all higher time frame, and then slowly we'll drop down to the lower time frame to see where the market is heading. So looking at the monthly, if you guys look at it, you can see this is the monthly price action here, and in this monthly price action from here, a pretty strong bounce, and expecting for this market to bounce back up to create a new higher high. So looking at properly from the monthly, we can see that this market from this support level, this is a very strong bounce followed by this pullback, and we can see another bounce, and we can see the market currently in another pullback. Now with that pullback, what we can expect for this price to potentially bounce back up to create a new higher high. So this is there is a previous resistance here. If you guys look at it, you can see this is a resistance line, and with that resistance, what we can expect for this price to go ahead and then to create a potentially new higher high. Looking at the weekly chart to see how the market is doing. Now from the weekly, we can see that this market currently forms series of higher low formation, and with that series of higher low, the price currently heading to that resistance line where there is a high liquidity. So with that being said, what we can expect for the price to go ahead and potentially to create a higher high. So from the weekly perspective, we can see that there is a probability here for the market to bounce back up and then to create a new higher high. Now looking at the daily chart, what we can see that from the daily, this is a daily price action, and in that daily price action, the market trend is up, and we can see there is a bounce, pullback, another bounce, deeper pullback. The market is forming series of higher high and higher low, which is potentially an uptrending market structure. Now in that uptrend, we can see the market trend is up, expecting for the price to move up and then to create a new higher high. So looking at the 15 minutes perspective, here we can see that the market trend is up, and in that uptrend, the market, you can see we have seen previously there is a liquidity gap, which is a very strong liquidity gap, and in that liquidity gap, the price, you can see it crossed that low, grabbed the liquidity, and then bounced back up, and the market is maintaining a very strong uptrending market structure. And what we can expect for the price to retest and then to continue to rise to create a new higher high. So this is a very strong uptrend at the moment, and in that uptrend, what we can expect for the price to continue to rise to create a new higher high. So let's find out the potential entry opportunity for the upcoming session, where you can find an entry. As from the multi-time frame perspective, we can see the trend is up. So let's see where we can find the potential entry. Before we go to that, let's also look at the live chat. If you guys are here, thank you very much for joining the live session. Absolutely appreciate your support to the channel. Make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every single day. Waiting for everyone to show up, guys. If you are here, so make sure you smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every single day. We'll see that where it is heading now, preparing for a bigger session coming, as later today also there is a news coming up. And you can see that, guys, if you look at here, good morning, thank you very much, good morning, hello, thank you very much, hello. Gold previous 4-hour candle is liquidity candle. Okay, can I place sell order, sir? Not at the I'm not placing any sell at the moment, as guys, this is another mistakes that most trader does. Then I really want you to pay attention on that. Please do not make this this mistake ever. You can see that this is a support level here, and from that support, what we can see that there is a, from this level there is a bounce pullback, another bounce pullback, another bounce pullback. So this is a typical bullish market structure. Whenever the market is coming to the support level, we can see the market basically having a bounce. Now when we see a market such in a strong uptrend, we can expect for the market to that in this kind of market continue to rise. And in this kind of bullish market, what we can expect for the price to, if you guys look at it, you can see this kind of market is I love to trade, especially a very well defined trending market, as when we see the market trend, this is where better opportunity comes. Now rule number 1, guys, keep in mind that this is the most important rule as a trader that I always try to follow, is that rule number 1, okay, is that never as long as you understand the market structure, never trade against the trend, because that even if you make a mistake in trading against the trend, if you trade with the trend, even with a wrong trade, you still have an edge the trade to work out in your favor. Because when you trade with the trend, you basically that's a huge opportunity, because when you trade with the trend, that's where the opportunity comes in play in the market. So if you look at here, you can see that this is the 1 minute chart, and in this 1 minute chart, you can see this is an uptrending market structure forming a series of higher low. Okay, so in that series of higher low in an uptrending market, what we can expect for the price to continue to rise. Now the most important part here that we need to look at in this trend is where the price grab that liquidity. So a couple of things, as I mentioned before quite a few times, guys, when you are trading, the most important part here is to look at the trend, and then price action, and then the liquidity. So 3 secrets in everywhere, right? So if you look at the triangle, right, you guys are familiar with this one, equilateral triangle. So in these 3 secrets, right, so 1 corner, 2 corner, 3 corners, it's a triangle. Similarly, if you look at the market, there are only 3 secrets in this market structure, liquidity, and price action. So when you look at a market which is if you look at this kind of market where the market trend is if you can read the trend, so which is the first secret, which is looking at the market structure, which where the market is going to flow, the first secret, and which is basically 70% of my trading decision that I take based on market structure, which is very important to look at. Then once we see the market structure, the second step that we need to look at is the price action. So when you look at the price action confirmation, is we need to look at to see from a liquidity zone strong price action. For example, a bullish engulfer or a very strong price action confirmation. Once you see that the market is in a bull move, once you see the market is in a trend, what we need to look at is that the price in this uptrending market, the price, or in this such kind of in a market, what we need to look at is that the price, how the price action giving you confirmation. So what kind of confirmation we need is that a candlestick pattern, especially having a very strong rejection from a very important liquidity zone. That's what we need to know. when we are opening position based on the price action confirmation. So if we look at here, you can see this is an XAU USD market, and in this market you can see this is a an important level of support. Okay, so you can see the market is forming series of higher low, and in that series of higher low, okay, so you can see the price forms series of higher low, and with that series of higher low formation, what we can see, the price has made a very strong bounce, and with that bounce, okay, you can see this is where the liquidity grab, and then a strong bounce. We have seen that the market has formed series of higher low, and in that series of higher low formation, expecting for the price to continue to move back up to the resistance line. And in this kind of market, what we need to look at is for the price to give us another potential break of structure. That way you can see the 1 minute chart. If you look at lower time frame, you can see this is a very strong uptrend at the moment. This is the 1 minute support level here, and in this lower time frame, what we can expect for this price to break below, okay, and break any of this structure, and then to bounce back up to create a new higher high. So let's see where the price might be heading, and based on that we can look for entry opportunity in this market. So let's look at where we can find a trading opportunity. Based on that, we can look for entry opportunity. So let's look at that one here. You can see this is a very important level here. So this is a significant you can see this is a resistance here, series of higher low formation, support here, and also we can see that there is a support here. So in this market, okay, so you can see the market in a trend, and in this trending market, we'll be waiting for the price to to bounce back up to create a new higher high. So let's see where it might be heading, and based on that we will be waiting for entry opportunity in this market. So again, looking at the 1 minute chart to find out where the price is heading, you can see this is a series of higher low, okay, and in the series of higher low, the price is in that series of higher low, expecting for the market to bounce back up and then to create a new higher high. So closely look at this market here. This is an important level here, and in that important level, okay, so this is a resistance line turning support here. What we can expect for the market to return to the original level and then to give us further entry opportunity. If you guys looked at the previous analysis that I posted on early today on YouTube, I would always appreciate your support to the channel as well. And as you can see, I'm posting a lot of content, educational content that will definitely will help you to understand how the market might be heading and how the market is moving. And if you guys look at it, you can see this is a looking at the lower time frame price action, and let's look at also the analysis that I posted. Always I would highly encourage you to look at the analysis that I'm posting every day, because when you look at the analysis that I'm posting every single day, that will give you a huge advantage in your trading, because this is where you'll see that how the market really make its move. And because this education that I'm posting will give you a clear idea of the current market, though there is always a disclaimer, as you know, that the analysis more often or sometime I get wrong. So make sure that you always look at the market from a very objective point of view, so that you are not also not taking a trade that is not analyzed by you. It's important that you look at the analysis and also make your own trading decisions, which is very important to look at as a trader. So here is what you can see, that with this support level here, this is an important level of resistance here, support here, support here, support here, support here, very important level of support. And with that resistance turn support, expecting for this price to potentially to drop back here to the support level, to grab the liquidity, and then to return back again to create a new higher high. So let's see where the price might be heading, and based on that we will be looking for trading opportunity in this market. So looking at the lower time frame here, so you can see that this is an important level of support, and this is the 30 minutes price action. You can see with this 30 minutes price action there is a bullish engulfer followed by a doji formation here, followed by series of higher low. And with this series of higher low, what you can see, the market in this series of higher low, the market is in an uptrend, and wanting to see that the price is in this uptrending market, breaking from the structure and then coming back here to give us a potential entry. Especially I will be entering based on, after a break of structure, especially then we'll be looking for an entry opportunity, and then we will be looking for how the market might be doing. So let's see where the price might be heading, and based on that we will be looking for entry. This is a series of higher low formation on the 1 minute, and in that 1 minute chart expecting for the price to potentially break below. Okay, so once we see the grab liquidity, and then we can look for entry. Especially as I mentioned, liquidity is very important. As the price moves from liquidity to liquidity, we'll be waiting for the liquidity grab, and then for the potential entry we will be entering into the trade. I hope that guys you are enjoying the live session. If you are enjoying, make sure you give a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Price for entry, for buy, yes, XAUSD's previous 4-hour candle is liquidity candle. Yes, so you see that previous 4-hour candle on XAUSD, you can see this is a very important price action here, and in this important price action you can see this is a 4-hour bullish engulfer, and with this strong 4-hour bullish engulfer, so if you look at here you can see this is a bullish engulfer, and in that bullish engulfer this is a very important resistance line here. Okay, so which is an important level of resistance, which is turning support here, and a bullish engulfer. Okay, so strong bullish engulfer. We will be waiting for the price to come back here for another retest, and I think that the price, you can see, let me delete this line and to see that how the price might be doing. Now you can see this is an important bullish engulfer here, and with that bullish engulfer, okay, so this is a strong bullish engulfer, and in this bullish engulfer, so if you guys look at it, you can see this is a support here. Okay, and in this support level, bullish engulfer, expecting for the market to go ahead and then to create a new higher high. So this is where the market is in an uptrend, and we have seen there is a liquidity grab here. You can see a strong liquidity grab with a very long rejection, followed by another bullish engulfer, and with that bullish engulfer expecting for the price to come back here to retest and then to continue to trend to create a new higher high. So this is where waiting for the price to give us an entry opportunity, and then we will be looking for entry. So let's look at the lower time frame here to see where the price might be heading. This is an important level of support here, a very important level of support, expecting for this price to come back here. Okay, so this is a support, wanting to see that XAUSD coming back here. Okay, so break that low, and then to form a potential inverted head and shoulder, and the price to again to return to the major direction of the trend, which is basically currently in an uptrend. So finding out where the price might be heading, and based on that, you can see locally we want to see, especially for me, the most important zone here is to look for the break of structure. Guys, this is also a very important point that many traders miss, that point here, to understanding the point of break of structure. Because when you see a structure formation, and when you see the structure formation, and from that structure formation you'll see that the market had a breakup structure. So when you see the market had a breakup structure, that's where we will be looking for the potential entry in the market. So why? Because this is where the candle formation. Why it is so important to look at the breakup structure is because when you look at the breakup structure, this is where you will see the market in fact is in a trend, and that's where very important. If you guys look at if you know that where the market potentially trading, you need to look at the breakup structure. The patience comes with that one, waiting for the breakup structure, and then the market to form again another trend. So which is very important to look at, and that's where the important price action confirmation that we need to look at when we are entering into the trade. So let's see here. This is the you can see this is the 15 minutes price action here, and you can see this is where 5 minutes price action, expecting for the market to potentially to bounce to drop further, and you can see this is a pretty important support here also on XAUUSD, and that's where you will be waiting for the price to give us entry opportunity to find out where we can find trading opportunity. So you can see this is the 1 minute chart, expecting for the price to come back and then to give you potential entry opportunity. Okay, so here is this is a drop, pullback, another drop. The market is forming series of lower high and lower low to find out where the price is heading. And if you look at it, you can see this is a big drop here, pullback, another drop, and we'll see, find out. You can see this is a downtrend here, and if you look at, you can see this is a downtrend, and expecting for the market to retest the support and then to bounce back up to create a new higher high. We'll see where it is heading. Okay, so the market in a downtrend, expecting for the price to come back here and then to drop here. You see this is an important level of support, which is expecting for the price to come back here, and this is where you see this is a support here. Right, so support here, expecting for the market to drop further and then to give us that potential entry. Okay, so this is an important drop, pullback, another drop, pullback, the market in a downtrend, and wanting to see the price coming back here to the support level, which is a very important support. And once we see the market has formed enough liquidity, that's where we will be entering into the trade to find out where we can enter the trade. So let's see where it is heading. If you look at here, you can see 30 minutes price action, 1 hour, 15 minutes here, and the 5 minutes. Okay, so downtrend, wanting to see the prices breaking below and then to create a new lower low. Okay, so here is a drop, pullback, drop, and now wanting to see coming back here, which is a very important level of support here. Okay, so wanting to see the market has made enough pullback. Patience is key, as I mentioned. Let's start with some music here, which is very important to look at, and based on that we will be looking for entry opportunity to find out where the market is heading. Thank you very much for joining the live session. Absolutely appreciate your support. Give a thumbs up, guys, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every single day. Thank you. So our starting music, and we'll have some more coming up, and let's wait for a big year coming up, 2025. And this year would like to see the market basically giving us a huge opportunity, as that 2025 is very important year for me as well. I think that you guys also have a big plan for this year and want to rock on trading. And this is a currently what I think that trading can be a very what I would say that lucrative way to scale up everything, because what I believe that trading is not only believe, it's my own understanding, though I had a lot of failure in this in this business as well, but that failure has given me more and more understanding, because that's how there is a saying by Stephen Hawking that the imperfection is the nature of the universe, right? So everything is a trial and error, but this is how one can find the right way to do something. Unfortunately, to be what I see that here, our schooling system also, it's completely wrong. Okay, unfortunate to say that. I know that it might be coming with me with some resistance as well, but the schooling system is completely wrong, because everything is upside down in a schooling system. Because you will see that in the school, if you go there, that what will say that, okay, you are in the beginning, you can't make mistakes, right? So that's how we are taught at school, but this is the other way around. So you'll see that anything that you want to get successful, be successful, you have to go through a lot of trial and error, and then it becomes something that you can use, create, and make a big change in life. They see that for those who are successful or has made something great in this method, okay, everything is a trial and error. So being a trader, never, I wouldn't expect you, or I wouldn't recommend or advise you to ever be perfect or be accurate in anything, but be resilient. Okay, so that's how you become a better trader, right? So because as long as you are hang out in the barbershop long enough, you will have a haircut. So that's how a trader, and the most important part here is to become patient and be resilient, right? So that's how one can attain and gain something that you can stay last long. And also trade for passion. Okay, trade for yourself. There is a saying that you see, we always taught to do something. Imagine that there are two toy maker. Okay, so those who make toy for others, they play in one day and then throw it on the bin, right? Or 2 days, throw it on the bin, because he or she makes toy for others, right? If you make toy for yourself, it's gonna last long, forever. Okay, so do it for yourself, trade for yourself, and be passionate about yourself. So then what you can do is can last long, forever. Okay, so that is why it is very important that do something that is passionate. And those who are here, that you will see that as a trader, because you are a trader here. Okay, so and all of you are passionate, and when you have passion, that's where you stay long enough in this trading, and then go ahead and become successful at it. Thank you very much. I sincerely thank you for your honest words and open portal of your current level. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. No, that's how the trading is all about. When you become a trader, what you need is level up strong understanding of the how, especially it's 80%. Okay, 80% will be your ability to handle the emotion. Okay, so which is the most important part, right? So your ability to handle the emotion, that's the most important part in trading, right? So that's why it's very important that you always okay, focus on developing a strong trading psychology. That's how you can make something out of it. And especially in trading, it's very hard to develop a trading psychology because it's a very strong emotion comes with the trading. But as I mentioned, that's why if you stay long enough, you can develop that strong trading psychology. And that's what I have seen in my experience. Now these days, there was a time when when I began my trading, it was very difficult to hold a trade for a long time. Over time, what it happens is that once you go through it over and over again, it becomes more and more and more and more familiar to you, and that's how the brain works, right? Okay, so the more experience, so the true knowledge is gained through experience. Okay, there's no other there are two ways you can gain true knowledge, is through experience, which is what I call the action and feedback. Okay, so the true understanding comes from action and feedback, not from anything else. So experience, and also there are many other ways you can truly understand directly. That's where the real understanding comes in, and that's why it is very important that you stay long enough. The textbook knowledge or the lesson that you can get is just enhancing or reconfirming your existing or the gained experience. Okay, so that's how the brain and everything works, because what we learn from books or from anywhere is only reinforcing our existing belief system. So basically, if you read the newspaper, then you will see that actually what we do is we don't read the news, we just reconfirm our existing point of view. So this is very important that before you look at the reconfirm that point of view, it is very important that you readjust your point of view, and then you can look at it. So it is very important as a trader, always look at the market from a bigger picture perspective for long term, for the long term opportunity. Okay, so let's see now where. Okay, so this is where, let's look at the man was there. Let's delete that. Patience is key, as I mentioned, as a trader, which is very important to look at. If you guys are passionate, be patient always, which is very important. Thank you. Okay, so I also would like to ask using a poll, what do you guys think of? Let's look at that. So ask a question. What's your view on XAUUSD? So what's your view on XAUUSD, which is okay, so this is a, you can see this is a okay, this is a neckline here where we can see there is a head and shoulder. Okay, and with that head and shoulder, this is a head and shoulder, we can see a neckline support here, turning resistance, and we can see from that head and shoulder, we can expect for the market to this is a local structure here, and with the local structure expecting for this market to retest here to create a new higher high, new lower low. So what's your view on XAUUSD? Let me see what you guys are thinking today. What's your view here? It's bullish or bearish? What do you think? Let's look at that here on XAUUSD. I have posted a poll, say something or cast a vote, guys, to see what's your point of view on today's market. Patience is key. We will be waiting for the market to show up its hand, and we can see 4 hour there is a massive bullish engulfer previous session that has given basically a very stronger momentum at the moment, and that's where you can see this is a significant level of level here. Okay, this is a bullish engulfer, and with that bullish engulfer, this is a narrow candlestick pattern formation, and in the narrow candlestick pattern, this is a support level here. Okay, and with the support, you can see the market made its move, expecting for a pullback, and then we can expect for the market to bounce back up to create a new higher high. So okay, so here is the market trend is up, right? So a bullish move. We can see there is an inverted head and shoulder. Okay, so inverted head and shoulder bounce, and here is this is the 30 minutes price action. Looks a little better organized than any other, and with that 30 minutes price action here, which is the previous resistance turning support here, expecting for this market to drop here and then to bounce back up to create a new higher high, and based on that we could see that potential trading opportunity. Let's see where the market might be heading. Okay, so this is where you can see the market is in a downtrend. Potentially we might see the prices coming back to that support level, and from that support expecting for the market to want to see that breakup structure before we look for any entry. We'll see that where it is heading. Okay, you can see this is a downtrend here, expecting for the market to come back here to the support level, and with that support expecting for the market to potentially trend in that direction. Okay, so here is okay, this is a resistance turning support here. If you guys enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done yet, press the notification bell so that you're not missing any of the content that I'm posting every single day. Okay, so it's a head and shoulder, and wanting to see a head and shoulder to break here and then to bounce back up to find out where it is heading. We can see locally, we can see some downward pressure here. And with the downward pressure, expecting for the market to potentially to drop here and then to bounce back up to create a new higher high. We'll be waiting for the price to give us a suitable entry. This is a drop that I'm expecting for the market to come back here. Okay, so local downside, which is good to see that there is some downward pressure. We could look for a selling opportunity, but I will be trading with the trend. You can see the 4-hour support here. So let's draw the previous support here as well, so we can look for entry. Let's look at to see where the market is heading, and based on that we can look for entry opportunity to find out where the price is going. So you can see slowly, you can see the market in a downtrend, wanting to see the price is heading to the upside to create a new higher high. And this is where a support here. Okay. This is where also a head and shoulder. Want to see the market giving us the proper liquidity grab. And based on that, we can look for entry opportunity. First of all, see that how it is evolving. So also, if you guys enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every single day. So you can see this is an uptrend here, and in that uptrend, expecting for the market to the bigger trend is up, expecting for the market to give us that potential entry. We'll see that where it is heading. This is where from here we can see some rejection coming up. So if we see it's prepared for a bounce, if you look at the 4-hour, you can see previous session there is a bullish engulfer, and because there is a bullish engulfer, this session, if you look at the daily, here is the daily price action. And what I think that if you guys look at it, you can see there was a break of structure on the daily here. Okay, so from this support level, there's a bounce pullback, the market is forming series of higher high and higher low. So with that in mind, okay, so with that in mind, and what we can expect for this price to go ahead This is a resistance line, expecting for the market to go ahead and to create a new higher high. So looking at the 1 hour, all right, so this is the 1 hour chart, and in this 1 hour price action, this is where an important level of support, long wick doji, a strong bounce pullback, expecting for the market to create a new higher high. So looking at the 1 minute chart, if you look at 1 minute, you can see this is a bullish market structure, and in that bull market, this is where a liquidity grab, expecting for the price to move back up and then to create a new higher high. So this is where if you guys look at it, you can see it is this is an important liquidity zone here. Okay, and in that important liquidity zone, right, so this is an important liquidity zone, expecting for the price to move up and then to create a new higher high. 15 minutes, a potential bounce. Because it's a 1 hour chart, and with this 1 hour, wanting to see the market is breaking above to create a new higher high. Expecting for the price to go ahead and then to create a new higher high. One minute chart, we'll be looking for potential entry here, and support here. From that support, want to see the market is trending in that direction to create a new higher high. See that where it is heading. Let's drop down the music, isn't it? In the meantime, traders, if you're enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every single day. Let's find out that where the market might be heading, and you can see there is a head, left shoulder, and the right shoulder, head and shoulder formation. And we may see that the market trend is down here, and it might bring the price back to this here, to this support level, where the previous resistance turning support. And let's figure out that where the price might be heading. A very important level of support. Want to see the market is coming back and then breaking below. Locally, we see some downward pressure here, and from that zone, we can expect for the price to come back here to this liquidity zone. Okay, so 5 minutes, a bearish engulfer, that might lead the price back to this order block. So let's see if we have a short-term entry opportunity here. This is a support, and I think the market may it's the 4-hour. I'm not really being very interested for a trade against the trend. We might see some short-term bearish pressure here, but waiting for the market to basically come back here to this level. All right, so, and based on that, we can look for potential entry. Okay, so here is you can see 3 important candlestick pattern, and want to see the market basically coming back here to this liquidity zone. So this is a very important level here. A bearish pressure, expecting for the market to come back here to the support level and then to create a new lower low. To find out where the market is heading, want to see it's breaking below and then coming back here to that support level. Thank you. Liquidity grab hands move up upward bullishly. Yeah, that's what we're waiting for, that potential bounce from here. And looking at here, you can see this is a potential bounce. Look at the 1 minute, you can see the market potentially in a bullish move. Retest. Yeah, thank you very much. Is FBG good? Fair value gap is very important. You know, if you look at here, you can see this is a, if you guys look at it, you can see this is a 1 hour chart. Fair value gap is essential, because this is where you will find that proper trading opportunity where there's a fair value gap. Okay, thank you very much. I have hard times identifying FVG. Sometimes it works, but then it doesn't. Okay, that's a very crucial question. Now, the most important part in terms of fair value gap is that when you are trading based on fair value gap, better to wait for the market to penetrate below the order block. So let me give you an idea of what do I mean by this. So if you look at here, you can see, let's say this is a trend, right? So creating series of higher high and higher low, right? And when you see the market trend is like that, before it started its trend, there was definitely there was a, okay, so looking at here, let's say the market has formed that double bottom and then breakout, pullback. The market is forming series of higher high and higher low. Now in this kind of market where there is an important level, okay, so a support, this is a resistance where there is a support, and this is a fair value gap, right? So where the market, the buyers couldn't be balanced by a seller. So what is in fact, why it is needed? Let's understand the market. Basically, the market is like an universe, okay? You know, the universe constantly strive for balance. This is the goal of the universe, is to attain balance, right? So everywhere there is a need for balance. That's why, if you guys, you know, that sometime when we put some excessive importance on something, it becomes very difficult to attain, is because of that. When we have a neutral attention, that's where everything happens, flows easily. Most attainment or gaining something is hard sometimes is because of this strong emotion attached to it, right? So because that's where the energy cannot flow, as based on our importance level and the attachment to the energy, emotion, it sometimes becomes very difficult to attain, as whenever we place excessive importance on something, we create an inhomogeneity in the energy field, because our attention is also responsible for the directing the energy flow in the energy field, right? So now when we put an excessive importance, that means we create an imbalance in that energy field, and the job of the universe is not to give you what you are putting excessive importance, but to put you in a out of balance, to restore that balance in that universe, in that energy field. And then what people does is they spend a tremendous amount of energy to push back with the universal flow, which is a futile trial to fight with the universe. So therefore the best way to and then what happened, people just get out of the balance and move to another direction than where they want to go. That's how it's very difficult for a person to maintain balance. So that's why it is, if you want to really go to the direction that you want to go, the first way is to not to put anything on pedestal, but because when we put on pedestal, that means they're putting excessive importance, we are actually pushing it away further, as we can't get what we want or do but who we are. So everything will be depend on who we are, and this is the universal law, and that's how everything works. So therefore the market also do the same thing. It constantly strive for balance. So you can see that there is if you look at the 1 minute chart, you can see this is a previous resistance here, okay, which is the support here, and this gap here, which is the fair value gap, right? So where the imbalance in the market, and what we can expect here in this market is for the price to attain that balance by coming back here. So, and then this is an order block. So the best opportunity comes when the market breaks like that, is to enter not even at order block, because when the market break from the structure, come back to the order block, more often you'll see that it might become an overextension, and that's where the opportunity comes, because here you can see it's in a local downtrend at the moment, and from the downtrend we can expect it to trend again in that direction to this support level here. There is a high liquidity and forming that double top, double bottom, expecting for the market to drop here, grab the liquidity, and then to return back again to create a new high, right? So that's how everything works. So depending on how it goes. Now this is a bearish price action here, and in that bearish price action, okay, so this is where a head, left shoulder and the right shoulder. So with that head and shoulder formation, okay, so this is where this is a bearish price action, expecting for the market to drop again to that liquidity zone, and then to bounce back up. So locally we still can see that the price is in a bearish move. It's a potential head and shoulder, wanting to see this breaking below to create a new lower low. To find out where the market potentially heading to. Alright guys, if you are enjoying the live session, I'd appreciate if you support to the channel by giving a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. I've had time identifying FVGs, sometimes it works, but yeah, so it is always a good idea is to wait for the market to give you that proper entry. What is support area? Yep, absolutely. Support, yep, we can see the market is in an important level of support here at the moment. The support is this is one level here. There's another support here, and with these two important support level, expecting for the market to drop here and then to bounce back up to create a new higher high. We'll see where it might be heading. So let's see where the market might be heading, and based on that we can look for okay, so let's see where the market might be heading, and based on that we can look for entry opportunity in this market. Let's find out. And this is a downtrend, and in the downtrend we'll be waiting for the price to give us potential entry. You can see locally we can see the price in a bearish move, and in this bearish price section want to see the price is coming here to this important liquidity zone. Let's see how far it might be heading. Locally we can see that bearish price section for an entry. Okay, you still see that the market in a bearish pressure. We'll see that how far it's going. Thanks for joining the live session. I appreciate your support, guys, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. A bearish pressure here. Find out where it is heading. Okay, so here is a bearish move, wanting to see the price is coming back here to this support level to create a new higher high at new lower low. Thank you. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, so here you can see from this level, this is a potential drop. This drop is important because as the market is trending, we want to see that it's coming here, you know, to the support level, and then we can look for entry once we see the market has shown us that enough confirmation. And looking at the 1 minute chart again, but you can see that it's in a downtrend. You guys with me? Thanks for joining the live session. Absolutely appreciate your support to the channel. If you guys enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every single day. Local downtrend here. And this local downtrend, want to see the market breaking below to the support level to find out where it is heading. We can see this is a complete bearish price action. Want to see the price is heading to that level to create a new lower low. And okay, so complete bearish price action. With this bearish price action, we can see the market is in a downtrend at the moment, and want to see the price have tested this level, and then from that zone we can look for that potentially bounce here. So locally we can see still bearish here. Okay, but the best place for me at the moment is to look at this level or this level. So let's draw both of this important support. We'll see how the market is reacting to that level, and based on that we can look for entry opportunity. If you guys enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done yet, press the notification bell so that you're not missing any of the content that I'm posting every single day. Can you please explain FBG, BUS and liquidity? Two very important point. So FBG we have discussed. Breakup structure is basically a break from the regular trend, right? If you look at here, you can see this is a, if you look at this is a let's say a market structure, because the market either will go up, down or sideways. So when you see the market in a, let's say this is an upside bullish market and creating series of higher high and higher low, which is an uptrend. And once you see the market in an uptrend, okay, and in that uptrending market, if you look at it's creating series of higher high and higher low, which is an uptrend. And in an uptrending market, what you can expect for the price to maintain that, right? So creating series of higher high, okay, higher low, uptrend. Now once you see the market form that structure, which is what we are calling the market structure, that means that maintaining that pattern of going up with a series of higher low pattern is also a very important point, isn't it? We discuss about that point as well. So pattern is what a very fascinating point, guys. If you look at the pattern, you can see pattern is everywhere, right? So you can see the pattern in anything and with everything. So when you look at the pattern in, you can see that in nature, always see the pattern. In fact, it is, right? So if you look at the infinity, you can't grasp the concept of infinity except the pattern. It's repetition, everything, right? So therefore, when you understand the pattern, you can find out the next point. That's only the way you can see something, understanding what might happen next. So you can see in the chart also there is always a pattern. So in an, let's say this is an uptrend, you see the pattern, okay, creating series of higher high and higher low. Now once you see the pattern, the first step is to wait for the pattern to be broken, right? The market to break from the structure, which is the key. Once you see the market break from the structure, that means that pattern is broken. It's about to create another new pattern. And once we see the market has broken from the structure, all right, so that's where entry, not yet. We need to see that after the break of structure, the market to return back again with any kind of a reversal pattern formation, either double bottom, double top, or any kind of inverted head and shoulder, okay? And that's where the opportunity comes in play for potential entry, okay? So this is what we will be waiting, that when we see the break of structure, that's what we call the break of structure. And liquidity, okay, so this is also very important concept, and this is how the smart money trade the market. So liquidity is basically your order, right? So the order that you are placing in the market, because you are buying, selling. So you are basically buying, selling means that you are gathering, like you are placing those order in the market, which is liquidity, right? Now liquidity is the, let's say you buy 1 lot, 10 lot, which is the liquidity exposure of your capital in the market. Now the interesting fact is that, let's say you are a buyer, you are thinking that, okay, I'm buying. Imagine that, let's say this is a trade, right? It's not I'm opening, but just giving an example for understanding it. So not advisable to open any trade at the moment. So let's say this is a sell trade, okay? And here is the stop loss, right? So when we are selling, the market is in fact bearish, so it's from this level start to drop. Okay, so here is, we can see that there is a bearish engulfer, guys. So for me, there is a probability for a downward. It might drop here, not yet. Let's see if it is preparing for an upside or downside here. This is an important level of support. All right, so here is liquidity zone. This is the 1 minute, a bearish engulfer formed here, and with this bearish engulfer, okay, so here is the previous resistance here, which is turning support here, and with this resistance turning support, a bearish engulfer, multiple liquidity grab. So okay, short-term selling opportunity that I would take it to this order block, to this level. So I'm going to sell this market with how many pips stop loss here? We'll be taking it around 21 pip stop loss. So looking for that sell here on XAUUSD. If you guys enjoying, make sure you give a thumbs up. And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So here is the market in a downtrend at the moment, and so we'll be waiting for the price to potentially give a downward pressure. So USD. Okay, so here is the the price is so far bearish, though it nearly to the order block, but I think that we can expect a drop here, though we saw a strong breakdown. So sell trade opened here with me, and want to see a bearish pressure here. Let's see 21 pip if we can catch here. 5 minutes. Okay, so also the 5 minutes strong bearish liquidity grab here, and with the liquidity grab, want to see the market coming back here to create a new lower low. Okay, so here is, you can see this is a downward pressure. Five minutes. Come on, don't bounce back up. All right, so the selling pressure candle, and expected trend continuation. This is a if you look at, we've seen significant drop, and okay, so some rejection, so we're expecting rejecting downside here, and right, so you can see the market lower time frame want to see a drop in this area, as this is a lower time frame price action, expecting for the price to continue to drop to create a new lower low. All right, so you can see want to see trend continuation. You guys think that it's gonna drop here? We see so far in the direction. We'll be waiting for the market to show full its hand. Okay, see some that came below our entry. If it drops, and we might see the sudden drop here, which is expecting in this market. Thank you very much for joining the live session. Absolutely appreciate your support to the channel. Make sure to give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every single day. Thank you. And yeah, like this stream, guys, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every single day. Thank you. Let's look at that where the market is heading. And in the meantime, guys, if you're enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you're not missing any of the content that I'm posting every single day. So looking at 30 minutes here, so you can see nearly to the close of 15 minutes candle, and okay, we can see some bearish pressure coming up, which was we expecting, and okay, we can see the market slowly breaking in that direction, and with this bearish pressure, expecting for the market to potentially drop in that direction to create a new lower low to find out where the market might be heading. Okay, so let's try to gain some pep here. If you look at the 15 minutes, you can see the market in a downward pressure. All right, so we can see some downside momentum. Also, if we see sudden drop, I'm ready to take that. Before that, you can see this is the 5 minutes, and okay, so this is where bearish price action. And from that bearish price action, we can see the price in a here want to see that another wave of drop to the support level. Okay, so let's let it drop here. Gaining some pep is very important to see to coming back to the support. And yeah, you can see the market let it drop, and not many pips, but if we can gain some of them, will be good for us to see. Right, so you can see the market is in a trend at the moment, and okay, so this is a bearish price action so far. Come on. It's trying to, whenever trying to drop, it's getting rejection here. This is where the market got a rejection again. It's almost nearly to the TP, has got rejection. To wait for the price to show up again. Could take that one. This is when you have a tight stop loss. Okay, so it managed to bounce 15 minutes here. Now both sides liquidity grab. gap open, both sides liquidity gap. Want to see the market is showing its hand at the moment. So it was so tight that didn't give us that opportunity to take the TP. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Now in this area here, you can see this is a support, and from that support, you guys look at it, this is a 1 minute chart, gap open, and this became an expired at the moment. From here, I think we should see further deeper liquidity gap before it bounce back up. The long-term trend is up, but at the same time, because it grabbed that liquidity, so 1 minute chart, so this is a very important level of resistance here, and pretty important level, and want to see the market giving us another opportunity. 50% Fibonacci level. Yeah, this is where you see that 4-hour time frame, the market has dropped to the support, has got back up again from that level. So here, if we look at the calendar at Forex Factory, so later today also coming up, core retail sales, need to look at that data coming up, and based on that we can look for further entry opportunity. At the moment we can see the market, we might see some sideways movement, what I think that before the news, or local uptrend. After drop we saw that bounce again, so we'll be waiting for further entry opportunity. I'm also nearly at the end of this live session, and absolutely appreciated your support. And also there is always, as you can see, we have a huge educational content in this channel that will transform your trading completely. I would highly recommend to go through all of them, all those education, so that you guys can learn and grow as a trader with me. And with that being said, thank you for joining this live session. I will be coming on live again tomorrow with further trading opportunity. Today this trade just has dropped to the 16 pip and bounced back up. We will be waiting for further. So you saw the sell running. Sell, we had around minus 20 pip here. So you can update here, and I'll see you again, guys, very soon, trading live together. We can see some upside here. If there's any opportunity, also sharing with you in the group if you are there. With that said, thank you very much, and I'll see you again trading live together. Until then, stay well, stay happy.